Hello and welcome everybody to qualifying out here at the NYGP. Awesome times out here. Thank you to Montec Racing as well as 360 Live for bringing us out to this amazing 2024 event run out here by Donnie Leah. So awesome facility, amazing place. And we've already gone through 2 seeding rounds so far, and all the sheets are starting to get posted. We're starting to get everything going here for qualifier number 1 and qualifier number 2. I do believe they are extended, so we are already streaming for 4 hours today. So it would have kicked us after that, so we decided to do a whole new stream to make sure that we captured all of the racing for you guys out there. Thank you all for tuning in. Got a lot of those updated faces on there for you as well. Looks like some of those guys we need to get up there. I think there's maybe 1 I'm missing. 2. Looks like 2 are missing. As we get this one going, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Qualifying has officially started. I'll turn over to Bill, our house announcer.
Sorry, guys. 12-9 for Chicken. Craigo with a 12-7. Bill 13-2. Jonathan 13-6. Victor 13-9. All right, guys. Make sure you see the right sheets. I don't know if the ones on the board are correct or not. They're updated? Okay. The ones on the board are right. All right, Chicken Little right now on a 24 with a 5.08. Craigo 24.09. They're just less than 0.2 apart. Bill 23.04, Jonathan 22.02, Victor 20.02. All right, Craig are around 13.1. Bill 13-4, Chicken 13-1. Those scores 3.6 apart. Craig, Bill, Chicken, Jonathan, and Victor. All right. Okay. I'll do it in. All right. That's races 7 and 8.
3 minutes left.
All right. All leader Craig Kerr, 24 with a 5.11. Bill Papp, 23.06. Chicken, 23.06. Less than 1/10 of a second, separating 2 and 3. Then we have Jonathan with a 22.08 and Victor with a 21.13. Work together out there, guys. You're racing the clock, not each other. Watch the sweeper. Watch the sweeper. That's clear. All right, Craig Kerr, 13-1. He is on the 24-12. Race number 2, you should be through Tech, making your way up to the driver, wait for the driver's stand. Race number 2 should be through Tech. Trouble in the midsection. All right, all leader Craig Kerr in that red and gold, working his way through the center, coming around through the Y's. Making his way on to the Motec straightaway. Craig Kerr coming around. He goes 13-1. Here comes the Chicken. 13-2. Bill 13-9. 76 1/1000ths ahead of Chicken. Jonathan 14-3. Victor 13-8. Craig, Bill, Chicken, Jonathan, and Victor. Craig, Bill, Chicken, Jonathan, and Victor. All right, 1:10 to go, drivers, 1:10 to go. Craig Kerr, 23 flat point one, trying to get to that 24th lap. He's got the hot lap of 12.671. Comes around 13.0. He's got to pick up 0.2 of a second to get that extra lap. 5 laps to do it. Can Craig Kerr do it? Wheeling it around to the straightaway. Here he comes. Craig, 13.3. Chicken, 13.0. Bill, 13.0. They're still 73 one-thousandths apart. Craig, Bill, Chicken, Jonathan, and Victor. 25 seconds on the master clock. Craig Kerr down the straightaway. He comes around 12.9. Here comes the Chicken. 12.9. Bill, 13.1. Is now Chicken up to second. 44 one-thousandths ahead of Bill. Then it's Jonathan and Victor. Race 2, get ready. You're coming up in 5 seconds. Trouble in the center. All leader getting hung up a little bit. Krager is done, 23.01. Craig is the only one done. Bill is done. Chicken is done. One more car coming around. Yet one more car. Jonathan is done. Your winner, Craig Kerr, 23.01. Bill, 23.04.0. Chicken, 23.04.6. Jonathan, 22.12. And Victor in 5. Turn them off, come right out to Marshall. Race number 2, you're up.
Chicken Little, tell Craig to bring the car up here. Craig, bring your car. Bring your car. There you go. All right, I need Charles Bruno, Carlos, and Tim Potter. Gentlemen. All right, everybody can now race right out to Marshall. Come on, guys, spread out. Let's go, let's go. Right here, and you can take this spot right here. Over here, there you go. All right, I need you guys to spread out. Come on, marshals. Let's go. We talk about the race later on, sign autographs. Come on, let's go. Batteries are dying. Yes. All right, here we go. Pat, Steve, Charles, Carlos, Tim, and Dennis. Here we go, Pat.
Steve, Charles, Carlos, Tim, and Dennis. Up next, race 3. Get them ready. Race number 3. Get them ready. All right, Pat around 11.9, Steve 12.0, Charles 12.1, Dennis 13.1, Tim 12.4, Carlos 13.7. Time to beat right now is a 23.01 by Craig Kerr. Pat on a 26.09. Flying out there. Steve in 2, Charles in 3, Dennis, Tim, and Carlos round them out. Hot lap so far, 11.8 by Pat St. Germain. 12.2 for Steve, 12.3 for Carlos, 12.2 for Tim, 13.2 for Dennis. Carlos goes 12.7. All right, all leader working his way around through the center, coming into the Y's. Down around onto the straightaway. Here he comes, crossing the line. He goes 12-0. Carlos 12-4. Steve 12-3. Charles 12-2. Tim 12-6. Dennis 12-3. All leader coming around 12-2. 25 flat. Got to pick up 0.3 of a second, get that extra lap in. On a 25.05 is Steve. On a 25.05 is Charles also. Tim 25.12, Dennis 24.04, and Carlos 24.05. All leader Pat coming around 12.0. Steve 12.3. Charles 12.4. Pat, Steve, Charles, Tim, Dennis, and Carlos. Up next, first heat of TQ Wire Stock 12 scale. TQ Wire Stock 12 scale coming up next. All right, all leader Pat 12-1, Steve 12-3, Charles 12-2, Tim 12-4, Dennis 12-4, Carlos 12-3. Hot lap 11-8, back on lap 1 for Pat. Pat working his way around, coming into the Y's. Heading around to the Motec straightaway, down he goes. He's coming up on the back of Tim Potter. Pat 12-2, Tim 12-5, Dennis 12-5, Steve 12-1, Charles 12-4.
2 minutes left.
Tim 12-7, Pat 12-1, Carlos 12-7, Dennis 12-3, Steve 12-5. Pat coming around 12-2. He's got 9 laps to go on a 25.024. Steve Soul 25.07. Charles Bruno 25.09. That's your top 3. Tim, Dennis, and Carlos round them out. Oh, thank you. See if I stay awake. All right, Pat, all leader goes 12-2, 25.02 with a hot lap of 11.8. He's in that orange, working his way around through the roundabout, through the switchback, into the Y's. Here he comes. Pat wheeling it down the straightaway. He comes around 12-2. Tim 12-8, Dennis 12-4, Carlos 13-3, Steve 12-4, Charles 12-8. All right, 40 seconds to go, guys. 40 seconds on the master clock. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Race number 3, get them ready. You should be through tech and waiting in line. I gotta move this along. All right, all leader crosses the line, 13-2 with 2 laps to go. 25.04, Steve 25.08, Charles 25.11, Dennis 24.01, Tim 24.03, Carlos 24.06. Everybody ahead of the previous TQ by Craig Kerr. Pat, you're done. 25.05, taking the win, setting the early TQ. Steve, you're done. Charles is done. Dennis is done. Tim is done. Carlos is done. That's the field. Your winner, Pat, 25.05. Steve, 25.09. Charles, 25.11. Dennis, 24.01. Tim, 24.03. And Carlos, 24.06. That's the field. Race 3, you're up.
Up next, race number 3.
Check him in, check him in. I need everybody but Tim Potter out there to marshal. Everybody but Tim.
Rex Rose. Steve Pemberton. Ken
Amazing run out there, Pat. Looked great out there and grabbing top seed and transferring it on to Q1 win.
Yeah, the car was good. Yesterday in practice, my X3 was really good, and my zombie motors, the ESC, and battery zombie is running really well.
Right on. Anybody like to thank other than that?
Sorry?
Anybody else you'd like to thank? You having fun out here?
Oh, yeah, with my friends Martin, Kevin, and Dimitri. Always fun racing with us.
Congratulations.
Hey, thank you.
You got it. Back to you guys. Enjoy the racing.
As soon as we get Tim checked in, we'll get this one going. He's back to back. Give him a break. You know what happens. There's always one or two people back to back. All right. As soon as he makes his way around, we'll get this going. He's going to lead us off. Check it in, and we'll get going. All right. Tim, Steve, Dakota, Ken, Rex, and Ray Boogie. No practice runs for Ray Boogie. Here we go. Tim, Steve, Dakota, Ken, Rex, Ray Boogie. All right, race two. They start making their way through tech. Race two, through tech. 8-minute race. Be here forever. All right, Boogie 10-7, Rex 11-1, Ken 11-2, Tim 11-2, Steve 11-7. Ray Boogie 10-6, Ken Horn 10-9, Tim Potter 10-8, Steve 11-3, Dakota 11-9, Rex 11-2, Ken 11-1. Ray Boogie and that all orange out there, 10-6. Tim 11-1.
7 minutes left.
Steve 10-9. Ken 11-1. Ray, Ken, Tim. Steve, Rex, Dakota. So far, hot lap 10-6 by Ray Boogie. Up next, race 4. Make your way through tech. All right, Ray 12-1. He's on a 48-8-10. Tim Potter 43 flat. Ken Horn 43-03. Rex 43-10. Dakota 41 flat. And Steve with a 41-0. 6 minutes to go. 2 down, 6 to go.
6 minutes left.
All right, Ray Boogie 10-8, 45-10 is his pace. 45-8-10. Tim 43 flat, got to pick up 0.5 of a second out there. Ray, Tim, Ken, Rex, Dakota, Steve. That's the order. Carl going to try to make it back for round number 2 of qualifying. That can't be positive if he is. All leader Ray Boogie 10-7. He comes around 10-7 again. 31 laps to go.
Five minutes left.
All right, Ray Boogie 10-7, Tim 11-2, Ken 11-1, Rex 11-7, Dakota 12-1, Steve 11-6. All right, Ray Boogie 10-8, Tim 11-5, Ken 11-5. Trouble in the roundabout. Ken coming around 11-5. Ray 10-9. Tim 13-3, Rex 14-5, trouble for Dakota. Ken 11-4, Steve 11-7, Tim 11-4. Your leader on a 45.08, Tim 43.07.
4 minutes left.
All right, guys. Ray Boogie still in that 45.08. Tim Potter, 43.08. Ken, 43.10. Rex, 42.10. Steve, 40.07. And Dakota, 39.08.07. 3 minutes to go, drivers. 3 minutes in this one. Ray Boogie, no seating for this car. Running well out here. Trouble in the middle. In the roundabout. Boogie in that orange making his way to the straightaway, coming up on the back of Rex, who goes 11-8. Ray Boogie 10-9. Ken 11-7. A little trouble for Steve. Dakota 12-2. Tim 11-4. Rex 11-6. Boogie 11-0. Boogie on that 45.09. 2:14 to go. We're 2/3 through. 15 to go. Ray Boogie coming down the straightaway. 10-9. Rex 12-0. Thank you for the courtesy, Rex. Ken 11-5. Steve 11-7. Tim 11-7. Ray Boogie 11-0. Rex 11-6. Ray, Tim, Ken, Rex, Steve, and Dakota. That's the order with 1:30 to go. Race 4, get them ready. We want to move right into the next race. All leader Ray Boogie, 10-9, hot lap of 10-5, back on lap 6. Boogie around 11-1, Tim 11-5. Ken 11-6, Rex 12-0, Steve 11-8, Dakota 11-9. Ray Boogie through the roundabout. Here he comes, working his way down around into the Y, heading for the Motec straightaway. Nice, thank you, courtesy out there. Boogie coming around 11-0, Tim Potter at 12-0. Gentleman racing here. 45 seconds on the master clocks. 5 laps to go. Can Boogie get back to 45 laps? He's on a 44 flat .9. A little late in the run to make it up. See if he can do it. He comes around 11-0. Tim 11-3. Ken 11-9. Rex 11-9. Steve 12-0. Dakota 12-4. All right, 10 seconds on the master clock. 3 laps to go for all leader Ray Boogie coming around 11-2. Tim 11-3. Steve 12-8. Dakota 12-1. Rex 12-1. Ken 11-7. Tim Potter 11-4. Tim, you are done. 42 flat. Tim is the only one done. Dakota is done. Rex is done. Ken is done. Ray Boogie's done, and Steve is done. Your winner, Ray Boogie, 44.01. Tim, 42 flat. Ken, 42.04. Rex, 41.01. Steve, 48.11. And Dakota, 39.03. Race 4, you're up. Ray Boogie, bring your car up here, Ray Boogie. Ray Boogie, bring that car all the way up here.
Up next,
For
race
Tech,
number 4.
race 4, you're up. Check them in, check them in. Marshals, come right out. We're going to keep this moving. 7 and 8, yes.
Corey Stevens, Steel Rain, Bob Breer, Lazaro Lopez, Frank Calandra Jr., Josh Cyril, Arnie Fife.
I need a check from Nathan. Nathan McNichols. There we go.
Nathan McNichols.
All right, I got you. Nathan, Josh, Corey, Lazaro, Bob, Arnie, Frank, and Steele. All right, here we go. Nathan at the tone. Good luck. We're going to go fast. Nathan, Josh, Corey, Lazaro, Bob, Artie, Frank, Steele, Josh around 10-5, Corey 12-4, Lazaro 10-8, Artie 10-7, Frank 10-8. Right now our leader goes 10-3, Josh 10-3, hot lap of 10-3 so far. Josh, Corey and Josh going back and forth early in this one. Time to beat 44:01. Corey, Josh, Arnie, Nathan, Lazaro, Bob, Frank, and Steele. Race 5, make your way through Tech. Race 5, start heading through Tech. Our leader, Corey Steffens. Oh, now it's Josh to the top. Those cars are 6/10 apart. And we have Arnie 5 in 3, Lazaro in 4, Bob 5, Frank 6, Nathan 7, and Steele 8. All right, 6:45 to go. Up next, race number 5. Anybody in the pits? Races 7 and 8 from the sheet, they flip-flopped. Races 7 and 8 have flip-flopped. If you're in those races, if you were in 7, you're now in 8. If you were in 8, you're now in 7. All right, all leader Josh, 46:08. Arnie, 45:06. Corey, 45:07. Then it's Lazaro, Frank, Bob, Steele, and Nathan. All leader Josh, 46:08, hot lap of 10:3, back on lap 2. Corey, 45:06, hot lap of 10:4. Arnie, 45:07, hot lap 10:6. Lazaro, Bob, Frank, Steele, and Nathan. 5:30 to go, drivers. 5:30 on the master clock. All leader Josh, 46:09 pace. Leader working his way around to the Motec straightaway. Here he comes down the line. He goes 10-7 for Josh. Corey around 10-8, 2.6 off the lead. And it's Artie, Lazaro, Bob, Frank, Steele, and Nathan. 4:40 remaining. All right, Josh 10-7, Corey 10-7, Artie 10-7, Lazaro 11 flat, Bob 11-2, Frank 12-0, Steele 11-4, Nathan out. All right, all leader Josh 10-8, 45-01, Corey 45-08, Artie 45-09. Balls. Down the straightaway. Bob comes around 11-4. Arnie 10-9. Lazaro 11 flat. Frank 12-2. All leader though 10-8 on a 45-02. That is Josh. 3.3 back is Corey and then Arnie. Arnie now just 6/10 back of Corey. 3:20 to go. Josh, Corey, Arnie, Lazaro, Bob, Frank, Steele, and Nathan.
Three minutes left.
All right, Josh Arlita, 45-08. Corey, 45-10 now. Arnie, 45-10. They're separated by 3/10 of a second. Josh, Corey, Arnie. Lazaro, Bob, Frank, Steele, and Nathan. 2:30 to go. Drivers, 2:30 to go. 5:30 down, 2:30 to go. All right, race 5, you're next.
Two minutes left.
Where is that? What race was that? GT12? Rounds. Qualifying. Oh, 6:01. That's GT12, right? And it's supposed to be what? On here it says, all right. 5. Yeah, but it changes it for the class. Hopefully. We'll see. Hey, I'll get back to it in a second. All right, all leader Josh 45-06, Corey 44 flat, Arnie 44-04, Lazaro 44-10. What race is that? 14, right? GT12, 5 minutes and 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, that was, probably hasn't updated yet, 6:01. So that's how it was, but it's on here now, so that's good. All right. All right, guys, doing a little maintenance down here. All leader Josh on the 45-08, Corey 44-02, Arnie 44-05. Corey's done, Lazar is done, Bob is done, Josh is done, Corey's done. That is the field. Taking it down, Josh with a 45-09, Corey 44-02, Arnie 44-05, Lazara 43 flat, Frank 42-02, Bob 42-04, Steele 41-03, and Nathan DNF. That's the field. Race 5. Check them in, check them in. Race 5. You are up.
Up next, race number 5.
Do-do-do.
Andrew Knapp.
All right. I got a check from Andrew.
Jeff Diker.
Jeff.
Fabio.
Fabio.
Yari Taskala.
Yari.
Jared Barton.
Jared.
Larry Fairchase.
Larry.
Brian Stevens.
Sean Rayfield has made it.
Sean Rayfield.
All right, I got checks from everyone. I just need my marshals out there. And I need the winner of that race to bring his car up here to the computer. I need Josh to bring his car up here to the computer. All right, marshals spread out. We got to get our marshals out here a little faster. We can keep this rolling. All right, here he comes down the straightaway. That's no, right? Here we go. Right over here. There you go. Here we got a tech, guys. All right. Ryan, Larry, Fabio, Jeff, Andrew, Jared, Yari, and Sean. This is race number 5, 3 of 3. Up next, race 6. Start making your way through tech. Here we go, guys. Ryan at the tone. Larry, Fabio, Jeff, Andrew, Jared, Yari, and Sean. Work together, guys. Racing the clock, not each other. Race 6, you're next. Race 6, Awesomematic USA. Coming up next. All right, Andrew around 10-3, Ryan 10-3, Jared 10-2, Larry 10-3. So far, hot lap goes to Jared with that 10-2. Andrew with a 10-2 also. We're just a little bit into this, not even a minute yet. Our leader, Andrew, 47.04. Time to beat is a 45.09 by Josh. Andrew around 10-3. Jared 10-7, Yari 10-5, Sean 10-3, Ryan 10-3, Fabio 10-4, Jeff 10-3, Larry 10-3. Our leader 10-3 last time around, Andrew Knapp leading this one on a 47.05. Looking to set the early TQ here in round 1. Andrew, Jeff, Fabio, Sean, Larry, Jared, Yari, and Ryan. Our leader is Andrew Knapp, 10-5, Fabio 10-3, 10-4 for Jeff. Jeff jumping up to the 2 spot, 1/10 ahead of Fabio now, 3/10 back of Andrew. Andrew, Jeff, and Fabio, 4/10 apart.
6 minutes left.
Top 5, 6/10 apart. Andrew, Jeff, Sean, Fabio, and Larry, 6/10 apart. Then it's Ryan, Jared, and Yari. Hot lap goes to Jared with a 10-2 back on lap 2. Andrew with a 10-2 on 4. Sean with a 10-2 on lap 3. Fast laps. Our leader Andrew 47.10, Sean 46 flat, Jeff 46.01, Fabio 46.01, Larry 46.01. Everybody except for Andrew on 46s. Andrew on a 46 flat now. The entire field on 46s.
5 minutes left.
All right, all 7 drivers are ahead of the previous TQ by Josh. Our leader, Andrew, 46.012. Andrew drops down to a 46.01. Sean 46.02. Larry 46.03. Fabio 46.03. Jeff 46.03. 5:10 separating the top 5 cars right now. With coming up on the halfway. We're 10 seconds away from halfway. All leader Jeff. Last lap 10.6. Andrew, I'm sorry, not Jeff. Andrew.
4 minutes left.
Andrew 10.7. Sean 10.6. Larry 10.7. Fabio 10.7. Jeff 10.8. Still 6:10 separating the top 5. Andrew, Sean, and Larry, your top 3. All right, 3:30 to go. 4:30 down, 3:30 to go. Andrew goes 10.8. Sean 10.7. It's now Sean by 81 1/1000ths. Sean, Andrew, Fabio, Larry, Jeff, Ryan, Jared, and Yari. Sean comes around 10.7. He's in that yellow and orange, working his way through the center, coming around into the Y's, heading for the straightaway. Here he comes down the Motec straightaway. Sean coming around 10.7. Andrew 10.7. Fabio 10.6. Larry 10.8. Jeff 10.8. Ryan 10.8. Jared 11.0. Yari 11.0. All right, 2.5 minutes to go. 2.5 to go, guys. Up next, race number 6. It'll be a quick one. It's only 5 minutes. All right, Fabio taking over that top spot by 27 1/1000ths. Oh, gives it right back. Sean, Fabio, Andrew, Larry, Jeff, Ryan, Jared, and Yari. Two minutes to go. 2 to go.
2 minutes left.
Sean on a 46.081. Fabio 46.081. Oh, he falls down now to a 5. 4/10 off the lead. Sean coming around 10.7. Sean, Fabio, Andrew, Jeff, Larry, Ryan, Jared, and Yari. All leader coming around 10.7. He's got 9 laps to go. Working his way around through the Y's into the straightaway. Here he comes down the straight. He goes 10.8. Larry 10.9. Fabio 10.9. Jeff 10.8. Andrew 10.8. Ryan 11.0. Jared 11.0. Yari 11.1. So our leader is Sean Rayfield by 0.6 of 1 second right now with 40 seconds to go. 6 laps on a 46.098. Too close to call 2, 3, 4, and 5. $25 seconds. Up next, race 6. You should be through tech and waiting to get on the stand. Larry to the top of the board with a 10.8. Fabio 10.8. Larry 10.9. Larry, Sean, Fabio, Jeff, Andrew, Ryan, Jared, and Yari. As time expires, going to be a race to the end. Who's going to do it? Who's going to take that TQ?
All drivers are
2 more
finished.
cars. That's the field. Larry taking it on the last lap by 0.2 of a second. Larry goes 45 flat point 5. Fabio 45 flat point 8. Sean 45.01. Jeff 45.01. Andrew 45.02. Ryan 45.09. Jared 44.02. And Yari 44.03. Turn them off, come right out to Marshall. Larry, bring your car up here, get your picture taken. You got to kiss a baby, too.
Up next, race number 6. Dennis Doherty,
Before you turn it in,
Tim Potter,
he's got clips in his mouth. There's a camera right there. Congratulations, 0.2 of a second. Top 5 was so close.
Yeah, I just bared down and tried to finish the race without crashing, which is I'm known for. So, you know, I think I did a good job.
Congratulations. Anybody like to thank?
All my sponsors and my wife and my parents.
Congrats.
Thank you.
All right, we got a 5-minute qualifier. This is a breeze. The order is going to be Arvin, Carmine, Dennis, Carlos, Victor, Tim, Bill, and Gabe. Good job, guys, getting right out there. Here we go. At the turn, Arvin, Carmine, Dennis, Carlos. Trouble, end of the straight. Victor, Tim, Bill, and Gabe. All right, Arvin around 12-0, 12-4 for Dennis. Gabe coming around 13-6, his first laps. All right, stay off that blue. All leader Arvin, 12-3. All right, 4 minutes to go. On leader Tim Potter. Victor to the top now by 16 one-thousandths of a second. Victor, Tim, Carlos, Dennis, Arvin, Gabe, Bill, and Carmine. Your leader on a 24:04. Victor 24:03 now. Hot lap of the race is Arvin with an 11:8 right there. Last time around, lap 6, 11:8. Up next, race 7, which used to be race 8.
left.
All right, Tim around 12-2. Arvin 12-1. He's working his way back up the board. 1.3 off the lead. Victor 12-5. Dennis 12-2. Carlos 12-3. Gabe 13-3. Bill 14-8. Carmine 12-7. Work together out there, guys. You're racing the clock, not each other. A faster car comes up. Give him a little bit of room. He'll scoot by and be on his way. Good courtesy out there. Good job, guys. All leader Tim coming around 12-3, Arvin 12-1, Dennis 12-1. Those cars 1.3 apart. Race 7, you're next.
Left.
All right, all leader now Arvin taking over that top spot by 1 second over Dennis. Then it's Carlos, Tim, Victor, Gabe, Bill, and Carmine. Arvin working his way back up from early trouble. His last lap, 12-1. Dennis, 12-3. Carlos, 12-6. Tim, 12-5. Victor, 12-4. Gabe, 14-1. Bill, 15-0. Trouble in the center. Trouble in the center. What? Oh, caught the end of the Marshall. Good job. Landed on his feet. Keeps on going. All right. Be careful out there. We don't want anybody getting hurt. Arvin around 13-9. Tim 16-3. Dennis 12-6. Bill 14-6. Arvin 12-1. Tim 12-5. Dennis 12-3. Victor 12-9. Gabe 15-3. Carlos 12-3. Arvin, Dennis, Carlos. Tim, Victor, Gabe, and Bill. 55 seconds to go. 55 on the clock. All leader Arvin 24:01.2. Dennis 24:01.7. Dennis taking over that top spot now with a 12-2. Carlos 12-4. A little trouble for Arvin. He comes back with a 12-2. Carlos 12-7. Victor 15-5. Gabe 14-3. Our leader Dennis 12-3. 24 flat .9. Coming up on 10 seconds to go, drivers. 10 seconds on the clock. Arvin around 12-2, still throwing down fast laps. Carlos 12-2. Dennis, Carlos, Arvin, Tim, Victor, Gabe, Bill, and Carmine. Dennis, you're done. Carlos is done. Arvin is done. Victor is done.
All drivers are finished.
Tim is done. Gabe is done. Bill is done. That's the field. Dennis taking it 24:019. 6:10 back. Carlos 24:02. Arvin 24:06. Tim 24:08. Victor 23:05. Gabe 22:05. And Bill 20.6. Race 7, you're up.
Up next, race number
Dennis
7.
Storty, bring that car up here.
She knows.
Yeah, before you return it, congratulations out there grabbing that TQ. Car looked great.
It does. It's working today. We'll see if it stays that way when the traction comes up. But right now, I'm happy with it, for sure.
Right on. Anybody like to thank my man?
Nobody yet.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You got it. Back to you guys.
We got to give Dennis 1 second. He's back to back. I still need Steve and Tyson. Steve and Tyson. Check him in, Steve and Tyson. Yes, you're up there. Here comes Tyson. Where is Steve Scholl? This is the heats that had a little bit of confusion. Steve, you're up. There was a little confusion. They swapped the heats. You want to go in the next one? What do we got? No, I got 9. I can't. I guess Donnie didn't tell him. He's right there. And his car is right here. His car is over here. He's back to back. Where is Tyson? There he is.
Tyson
All right. We're giving Dennis a second to get out here. It's going to be Jamie, Bob, Shane, Eric, Dennis, Mike, Tyson, and Thomas. Woo. And this is another 5-minute race. Very nice. Up next, race number 8. All right. After this race, Dennis can sit back, put his feet up. What's that? I don't know. He reshuffled. All right. That's really weird. Unless it hasn't updated on your phone, but. All right. Dennis, where are you? Here he comes.
Dennis Storty.
All right, Jamie, Bob, Shane, Eric, Dennis, Michael, Tyson, and Thomas. Here we go. Marshall's out there at the tone. Jamie, Bob, Shane, Eric, Dennis, Michael, Tyson, Thomas. Watch the back corner, by the walkway. All right, Jamie around 11-4, Bob 11-5, Eric 13-2, 12-3 for Michael, 12-3 for Dennis. Jamie 11-5, Bob 11-5. Trouble in the walkway. Good job, Marshals. All right, race number 8, second heat of Snag RC 21.5 TC coming up next. The top 9 cars coming up next. Jamie around 11-6, Bob 11-8. Jamie on a 26 flat, 0.9.
4 minutes left.
All right, all leader Jamie 11-6, Bob 11-8, Thomas 12-2, Dennis 11-9, Shane 11-3, Michael 12-1, Eric 11-8, Michael 12-1 again, Tyson 13-5, all leader Jamie on a 26.03. Hot lap of the race is Shane with an 11-3. We have 2 minutes down, 3 to go. Up next, race number 8.
3 minutes left.
All right, Jamie 11-7, Bob 11-7, Shane 11-6, Thomas 13-6, Dennis 12-1, Eric 11-7, 12-3 for Michael, 12-1 for Tyson. .230 down, 2:30 to go. Race 8 coming up next. Jamie 11-3, Bob 11-8. I'm sorry, Jamie 11-8. Bob 11-8, Shane 12-7, Eric 11-8, Dennis 11-9, Thomas 12-3, Mike 12-5, Tyson 12-1. Your leader 26.059, 7/10 ahead of Bob on a 26.07. 150 to go. Trouble for Tyson in the center. He's clear. All leader Jamie getting hung up a little bit. Here he comes through the wise. Tyson caught up in the center. Down the straightaway, all leader comes around 12-7. New leader with an 11-8. Bob to the top of the board by 3/10 over Jamie. Here comes Jamie down the straightaway trying to get that lead back. He comes around 11-9. Bob 11-9. They're 3/10 apart. Bob leading this one. Bob, Jamie, Shane, Dennis, Eric, Thomas, Michael, and Tyson. All right, Bob all leader by 3/10 of a second over Jamie. Jamie got hung up early trying to get it back. Lap after lap, chipping away. Bob's last lap, 11-5. Straight away, watch the straight. All right, Bob now opening up a 4-second lead. He's on a 26.07. Jamie in 2, Shane 3, Dennis 4, Eric, Thomas, Michael, and Tyson. All right, 25 seconds on the master clock. All leader Bob goes 11-7. He's coming up on Tyson. Thank you, Tyson. Bob working his way around to the straightaway. Here he comes, wheeling it down. He comes around 11-7, 26.07. Jamie 12-0, Eric 11-9, Dennis 12-1, 12-6 for Dennis, 13-2 for Thomas. Watch through the center. There you go, that is clear. Bob making his way down the straightaway. Bob is done, Jamie is done, Shane is done. Eric is done, Dennis is done, Michael is done.
All drivers are finished.
Tyson is done. One more car. Where's Thomas? All right, that's the field. Bob won it. Bob, bring your car and you down here. Bob, down here. Race number 8, you are up. 26:07 for Bob, 25:01 for Jamie, 25:01 for Shane, 25:09 for Dennis, 25:09 for Eric, 24:08 for Michael, 22:38 for Thomas, and 15:11 for Tyson. Race 8, check him in.
Up next, race number 8. Arnie Fye. Michael Pabin.
All right, guys, check them in. I need all my marshals. Come right out. Everybody from that last race, bring them out. Bring them out. Eric, Arnie, Jeff, Martin, Pat, Brian, Larry, James, and Michael.
Eric Anderson. James Ritchie Tully. Martin LaCour. Pat Germain. Brian Card. Larry Fairtrace.
I need a check from Jeff Rowland.
Jeff Rowland.
There he is. Nice. All right, Rowland. Sorry. All right, bring him around. This is race number 8. 5 minutes at the tone. Eric, Arnie, Jeff. Listen for your name. Here we go. Eric, Arnie, Jeff, Martin, Pat, Brian, Larry, James, Michael. Hot lap. All right, Eric Anderson, our leader, goes 11-0. Brian 11-0. Larry 11-0. Martin 12-2. Pat 11-3. Arnie 11-2. Michael 11-4. Jeff 11-3. James 11-7. 28:08 is our leader, Eric Anderson's pace. Time to beat 26:07. Eric,
left.
Larry, Brian, Martin, Pat, Jeff, Arnie, James, and Michael. Hot lap so far is Eric with a 10-9. Brian with a 10-0. Larry with a 10-0. Jeff with a 10-0. 11-0, sorry. 11-0. All right, Eric is our leader, 28:09. He comes around 11-1. Larry 11-0, 1 second back. They're all bunching up down the far end. Work together, drivers. Eric working his way around through the center. Here he comes, wheeling around, heading into the Ys. Down around onto the Motec straightaway. He comes around 11-1. 28:09 is his pace. A little trouble in the middle for our leader. Gonna bring Brian a little bit closer. He's 2.3 back, gonna tighten it up. Sorry, wrong car. All right, Eric around 11-2. Brian 11-4. Pat 11-3. Those cars are 2.8 apart. Jeff 11-1, Martin 11-3, Larry 11-3, Arnie 11-2, James 11-6, Michael 11-6. Race number 9, start making their way through tech. Race 9 coming up next. All right, 2 minutes to go, drivers, 2 to go.
2 minutes left.
Eric around 11-1, 28-10. Brian 11-2, Pat 11-2, Jeff 11-2, Martin 11-3, Larry 11-3, Arnie 11-2, James 11-6, 12-0 for Michael. 130.
Left.
All right, all leader Eric 11-1, 27 flat. Brian 11-3, 27.04. Pat 11-2, 27.05. Jeff 11-3, 27.05. Martin 11-3, 27.06. Eric Anderson trying to pick up 0.3 of a second. He's got 4 laps to do it. Trying to get to that 28th lap, be the only one there. Goes 11-1. He's 0.3 back still. Got to go better than 11-1 to pick up any time. Eric, Brian, Pat, Jeff, Martin, Larry, Arnie, Michael, and James. All right, finish him up. Eric taking the win with a 27 flat. We got a lot of live cars yet. Arnie's done, Jeff is done, Martin's done, Pat's done, Brian's done, James done. One more car, Michael is done. Larry is done with a 27-10. Eric 27 flat, Brian 27.05, Jeff 27.061, Pat 27.064, Martin 27.068. Larry 27.10, Arnie 26.01, James 25.02, and Michael 25.03.
Eric grabbing that one by about 5 seconds there. Feels good. Class of your own right now.
Just car's really good. First time we've got to run this newer version of the car with the steel chassis on carpet. Just super easy to drive and just kind of makes laps, makes it easy to do.
Right on, man. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Just all of our sponsors, Apex, Team EAM, Awesomatics, Crybaby Racing. Thanks to you all for coming out and covering the event, and Donnie for putting it on.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You got it. Back to you guys.
I need a check from Steven, Juan, and Donnie Leah. I need Donnie out here.
Juan Lopez. Stephen McNichols.
All right, just giving Donnie a second. He'll be right out here. Marshall, spread out. This is an 8-minute qualifier. 8-minute qualifier. All right. So we get him checked in, we'll get this going. Stephen, Andrew, Juan, Owen, and Donnie. That'll be the order. Absolute Hobbies Mod 112th Heat number 2. 1 of 2. All right. Stephen, Andrew, Juan, Owen, and Donnie. Here we go. Stephen at the tone. Good luck. Oh. Andrew. Stephen, go. Andrew. All right. Hang on. False start. We'll restart it. All right. Bring him around again. Stephen, Andrew, Juan, Owen, and Donnie. Here we go. Stephen. Andrew, Juan, Owen, Donnie. Race 10, start making your way through tech. 8 minutes to go. 9-5 for Andrew, 9-6 for Steven, 9-7 for Juan, 11-4 for Owen. Donnie a 9-1. Andrew 9-3, Steven 9-7, Juan 9-5. Donnie around 9-0. Hot lap of the race right there, 9-0. Donnie, Andrew, Juan, Steven, and Owen. Donnie around 8-9. Andrew 9-3. Steven 9-1. Juan 9-4. Owen 11-6. Your leader, Andrew 52-06. Steven 9-3, Donnie 9-6, Andrew 9-1. Owen 11-3, Donnie 8-8, Steven 9-4, Andrew 9-2, Juan 9-5. Top 4 cars 1.2 apart. Donnie, Andrew, Steve, and Juan. 6:30 to go. 6:30 to go. All right, I'll lead a Donnie on a 53.07. Andrew 52.03. Steven 52.09. Juan 51.02. Owen 42.08.
6 minutes left.
All right, I'll lead a Donnie on a 53.02. He's got the hot lap of 8.7. Andrew 9.2. Juan 9.3. Steven 9.6. Owen 10.7. Donnie around 8.6. Juan 9.3. Andrew 9.1. Steven 10.5. Donnie 8.9. 53 flat for Donnie. Andrew 52.04. Juan 51. Steve 51. Owen 42. Donnie around 8.8. 54.08. 9.4 for Juan. 10.5 for Owen. Andrew goes 10.3. All right, all leader Donnie 8-9, Andrew 9-3, Juan 9-3, Steve 9-4, 12-3 for Owen, 4:30 to go, 4:30 to go, drivers. Race number 10, make your way through tech. Trouble in the back, that's clear. Juan around 9-4, Owen 12-4, Donnie 8-8, Andrew 9-3, Steven 9-5. Donnie around 9-1, Andrew 9-3.
4 minutes left.
Steven 9-0, Juan 9-3, Donnie 8-8, Andrew 9-3. Owen 11-8, Steve 9-4, Juan 9-4. Your leader in yellow and white working his way around onto the straightaway now. Here he comes, Donnie down the straightaway, 9-0. Andrew 9-2, Juan 9-6, Steven 9-3, Owen 10-4, 3:30 to go. Race 10, you're next. All right, 3:10 on the master clock. Donnie wheeling it around. Oh, a little trouble. Going to cut into his lead a little bit. Not bad, though. Here he comes, working his way onto the straightaway. He was on a 54.07. Drops him down to a 53.01 now. Andrew, 52.05. Steven, 51.04. Juan, 51.06. Owen, 42 flat. Donnie 10-6, Andrew 9-5, Steven 10-2, Juan 9-7, Owen 10-6. Donnie around 9-9. Oh, a long way to go yet. Donnie around 9-9, Steven 9-3, Andrew 9-4, Juan 9-5, Owen 10-4. 2 minutes.
Left.
Can that car survive? Donnie, Andrew, Steven, Owen, Juan, and Owen. Donnie's lead still 4.3 seconds. Oh. Donnie around 9-9, Andrew 9-3, Steven 9-6, Juan 9-5, Owen in 5. Donnie's got 11 laps to go. His lead down to 2.8 seconds. Donnie wheeling it around 9-5. Steven 9-7. Andrew 9-4, 2.7 back. Juan with a 9-7. Trouble at the inside of the straight. Trouble end of the straight. Watch the end of the straight. Good job, Marshall. Good job, Marshall. Donnie coming around. 7 laps to go. 9-7. Andrew 9-3. 2 seconds back. Donnie, Andrew, Steven, Owen, and Juan. Oh. Donnie around 9-3. Steve 9-4, Andrew 9-3, Owen 11-1. All right, 9-5, 4 laps to go. His lead down to 2 seconds. Oh, trouble in the center. That's clear. Here comes our leader coming around. He goes 9-4, 52.05. All right, he goes 9-4, 1.8 second lead. Andrew comes around 9-3. So, all right, Steven is done, 50.801. Andrew, 52.07. Owen, 43.07. And Donnie with a 52.06. They nursed it around, kept a 1 second lead. Donnie, 52.8061, the hard way.
Up next, race number 10.
All right. Race 10, check him in. After Donnie comes down, gets his picture taken, does an interview, he'll be right out here in the corner to Marshall. All right, everybody come right out. Take a marshalling spot. Second heat
It ain't
of
over till it's over, man.
absolute
Losing a
scale.
gear in that one, you're able to nurse it, make it happen.
Yeah, half throttle there. I just clipped the dot and then hit a board, and that was that. So it was already a little. I like my mesh a little free, but not that free.
Good job out there, man. Hey, who would you like to thank? I know it's your facility. Really nice track and event.
Everybody for coming. I want to thank everyone for coming. I want to say sorry to everybody. We've made some changes to the program over and over again, trying to get things dialed in. Tim Capral, who normally runs the race with the hurricane down in Florida, couldn't make it, so
All right, and
we're
this
just
heat
feeling our way through
there
here.
he is. Good job.
So, but thank God Tim and his family are okay. They didn't get hit too bad, so that was good. Thank God. Yeah, we're just trying to get through here, and I want to apologize to everybody for the program, making some changes to it. We're just trying to get through this deal.
It's an amazing event so far. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks, buddy.
You got it. All right, back to you guys.
All right, need everybody out to Marshall. Marshall. Order is going to be Kemp, Kevin, Max, John, Josh, and Grant. We got somebody over here? There we go. All right. Good? All right. Get Donnie in place over there. Center. All right, Kemp, Kevin, Max. Here we go. Kemp at the tone. Kevin, Max, John, Josh, Grant. All right, 8 minutes. Everybody underway. Time to beat 52:06. Max around 8.7, Kemp 9.0, Kevin 9.2, Johnny 9.2, Grant 9.4, Josh 9.5. All right, our leader right now, Max 54.06, hot lap of 8.7. He went 8.7 again. Kevin 8.9, Kemp 8.9, Johnny 9.0, Josh 8.9, Grant 9.6. All right, up next, race 11, Gravity US GT coming up
7
next.
minutes left.
All leader Max 8.9, hot lap of 8.7. Kevin 9.1, Kemp 8.8, Johnny 9.2, Josh 9.1, Grant 9.2. All right, all leader Max Mackler, 54.05 pace. All right, Kevin coming around 9.0, cuts the lead to 1/10 of a second. We got a great battle up front. Top three cars, 2 seconds apart. Then it's Kemp, Josh, and Grant. So Max, Kevin, and Johnny are top three.
6 minutes left.
Oh, it's down to 69 one-thousandths of a second. Max and Kevin separated by 69 one-thousandths. 5:50 to go, though, a long way. Max 9.0, Kevin 8.9, Kemp 9.0, Johnny 9.1, Josh 9.0, Grant 9.2. All leader on a 54.05. He's got the hot lap of 8.7. Leader coming around 9.0, Kevin 9.0, 3/10 apart. All leader making his way onto the Motec straightaway now. He comes around 8.8, Kevin 9.0, Kemp 8.8. Those cars 2.8 apart. Lead is 5/10 of a second now. Max over Kevin. Max 9-0, Kevin 9-1, Kemp
5
8-9,
minutes left.
Johnny 9-2, Josh 9-2, Josh 8-9, Grant 9-3. All lead to Max 19-0. Kevin 6/10 back with a 19-0. Max goes 18-9. Kemp 18-9. Good clean racing so far out there. All leader working his way down the straightaway now. Max coming around 9-0. Kevin 9-0. Kemp 9-1. Josh 9-0. Johnny 9-4. Grant 9-3. Max around 9-0 again. Kevin 9-0. Kemp 9-0. Josh 9-0. 8-9 for Josh.
4 minutes
8-9
left.
for Kemp. Hot lap is an 8-7 by Max Mackler. Max working his way around through the center. Heading around on to the Motec straightaway. Here he comes, wheeling it down, crossing the line. 9-5. Kevin 9-3. 1.2 back. 1.7 back of him is Kemp. Max, Kevin, Kemp, Josh, Johnny, and Grant. All right. 5 minutes down, 3 to go. Max 54.07. Kevin
3 minutes left.
53.01. Kemp 53.04. Josh 53.07. Johnny 52.08. And Grant 51.02. All right, all leader Max, 18.9, 54.08, the only one on 54 laps. Kevin, 53, Kemp, 53, Josh, 53.
2 minutes left.
Tough break for Johnny Themelis. All leader Max making his way down the Motec straightaway. Here he comes. He comes around 9-1. Kevin 9-1. Kemp 9-1. Boyd 9-3. Josh coming around. He goes 9-1. Max 9-0. Kevin 9-1. Kemp 9-1. Grant 9-2. 1:30 to go. All right, a little trouble out there for Max. He comes around 9-2. Kevin 9-3. That was Josh. I'm sorry, wrong orange car. Josh 11-7. Grant 9-3. Max 9-1. 53 flat .0. He's got 8 laps to pick up 1/10 of a second. He goes 9-0. 9-2 for Max. Kevin 9-1. Kemp 9-2. Josh 9-2. Grant 9-4. Your leader 53 flat .2. 9-1 for Max. 9-2 for Kevin. Trouble in the center. Josh in trouble in the center. Here comes your leader Max coming around 9-1. Kevin 9-1. Kemp 9-1. Top 3 cars are on 53 laps. All right, 15 seconds to go. Race number 11. You should be through tech and waiting to go. USGT Gravity. USGT coming up next. All right, Max, 53 flat. Max is done, 53.01. Kevin is done, 53.03. Kemp, 53.04. Josh, 51.02. Grant, 51.03. Turn him off, come right out to Marshall along with Mr. Johnny Themelis. Max going to bring his car up here, get his picture taken again.
Up next, race number 11.
Checking it out. Awesome run out there, Max. It looked good. You're a machine, man. Finishing that one up about 2 seconds ahead. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot. Not too bad for a stock guy, huh?
Not too bad. Congrats. Who would you like to thank?
Thanks, yeah. Camp, for example, because I run in his setup, so yeah. I'm not a mod guy normally, so I just throw in his setup and copy what he's doing about tires and everything, so yeah, thanks to him.
Working well. Congratulations, and best of luck in the next one.
Thanks a lot, man.
You got it, buddy. All right, guys, back to you.
Is Joel Lopez here? Joel? Oh, there he is. He's coming. All right. All right, everybody from that last race, check him in. Great running. It's going to be Shane, Charles, Carlos, Craig, Jonathan, Joel, and the chicken. Let's see what comes up on the computer when we get to it. If I have to change it again.
Joel Lopez Reyes.
All right, bring that car around. We'll get it going. And it's 5 minutes, right? Race 12. Yeah, on here it shows 8. All right, here we go. You coming out? Oh, my God. He just likes taking his picture. All right, here we go. Shane at the tone. Charles, Carlos, Correga, Jonathan, Joel, and the chicken. All right, all lead to Charles 11-9. That was the hot lap of the race right there last time around. Carlos 12-2, Craig 12-7, Jonathan 12-4, Chicken 13-4, Shane 12-0, and Joel with a 13-1. All right, up next, race 12. SJT GT12R coming up next, first heat of that. All lead to Charles 12-0. Carlos 12-0, 4/10 back. Jonathan 12-6, Craig at 12-6, Shane 12-0, Chicken 12-9, Joel 14-0. Oh, trouble in the back, in the wise, watch the wise. That is clear. Good job, Marshall. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Our leader, Charles Bruno, on a 25.028. Carlos 25.05. Jonathan 24.05. Craig a 24.06. Chicken with a 23. Shane 22. Joel 22. 2 minutes down, 3 to go. Who's going to get their picture taken next?
3 minutes left.
All right, all lead at Carlos, 11-9. Charles, 12-4. They're 2 1,000ths apart. Jonathan, 12-6. Craig at 12-7. Chicken, 12-9. Joel, 14-0. Carlos opening up a 0.2 of a second lead now. All right, all leaders working their way through the Ys. On to the straightaway. Leader coming. A little bit of love at the end. 12-0 for Carlos. 12-3 for Charles. 12-5 for John. 12-9 for Craig. 13-2 for Chicken. 15-1 for Joel. Carlos 12-5. Charles 12-1. They are separated by 0.3. All right, 1:45 to go. The leaders working their way to the straightaway. Here they come down the straightaway. 12-0 for Carlos, 12-0 for Charles, 12-7 for Jonathan, 12-6 for Craig, 13-3 for the Chicken. Carlos's lead is 0.4 of a second now with 1:25 to go. All right, Carlos around 12-2, Charles 12-1, keeping it close, 0.3 apart. Then it's Craig, Jonathan, Chicken, Joel, and Shane.
One minute left.
Charles goes 12-2, Carlos 12-2. As they make their way around through the Ys, heading on to the Motec straightaway. Charles coming around 12-1, Carlos 12-2, they're 0.2 apart. Jonathan 12-5, Craig at 12-9, Chicken 13-1, Joel 13-6, Shane 12-1. 25 seconds to go. Close race up front, it's under 0.2 of a second now. Working their way around down the straightaway, coming up on lap traffic. Charles goes 12-3, Carlos 12-0. All right, good job, drivers, good job, good courtesy out there. Nice to see everybody working together, keeping it clean. Down the straightaway, Carlos goes 12-0, Charles 12-2. Jonathan 12-6, time has expired. Craig at 12-7. Chicken 13-2. Charles is done. Carlos is done. Shane is done. Joel is done. Craig is done. Jonathan's done. One more car. The Chicken. Our winner, Carlos, by 0.6 of a second. He goes 25.042. Charles, 25.048. Jonathan, 24.06. Craig, 24.07. Chicken, 23.06. Joel 22.02 and Shane 21.08. Turn them off, come right out to Marshall. Carlos, bring that car up here. Race 12, you are up.
Up next, race number 12.
And it's a 5-minute race, just so you know.
Gabe Acosta. Miguel Rosario. Ronan Kelly. Thomas Pomatico. Hector Zapata. Dominic Lea.
Carlos, don't skip me. Congratulations on the win, man. Grabbing that one.
Yeah, it was hard, you know. The car got a little better as the race went on, so I just try to maintain the speed, keep it steady.
Congratulations. Who would you like to thank?
Leah for having this place here. You know, it's close. It's close to work.
Okay.
Prices are reasonable, and you can come have fun with friends.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
You got it. Back to you guys.
I just want to make sure I got the right guy. All the way down the end of the street. There you go. All right. Gabe goes to Benny. All right. Carl and Elias are not here. All right. Thomas, Ronan, Dominic, Miguel, Hector, Gabe, and Benny. This is the first of two. Here we go. Drivers ready. Who am I missing out there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What happened? All right. Here we go. Thomas, Dominic, Miguel, Hector, Gabe, and Benny. Here we go. Thomas, Dominic, Miguel, Hector, Gabe, and Benny. Do we have somebody in that corner? Who am I missing? I should have 7 marshals. Carlos, Charles, Jonathan, Craig, Chicken. Here's Joel. All right. Good job, guys. Up next, race 13. Get them ready. Dominic leading them around 13-0. Thomas 12-8. Gabe 15-2. Hector 17-1. Benny 17-2. Race 13, you're next. All right, 4 minutes to go. Our leader, Thomas, 23:01. Gabe, 21:02. Dominic, 19:06. Benny, 18:06. Thomas, Gabe, Hector, Benny, Dominic, and Miguel. Miguel around 14-7. Race 13, you're next. All right, Thomas around 13-3, Gabe 13-6, Hector 14-4, Miguel 14-8, Dominic 14-2, and Benny 15-2.
Three minutes left.
All right, Thomas, our leader, 23 with a 5:06. Gabe, 22 with a 5:06. Hector, 22:11. Dominic, Miguel, and Benny. All right, race 13, you should be through tech and ready to get up on that track. All right, Thomas around 13-1, Gabe 13-3, Hector 15-0, Dominic 13-9, Miguel 14-2, Benny 15-9. All leader Thomas 23 with a 5:05, the only one on 23 laps with 2 minutes to go. His hot lap, 12:08, back on lap number 2. All right, 1:30 to go. Our leader, Thomas, 13-0. Gabe, 13-7. Hector, 14-5. Dominic, 13-9. Miguel, 14-3. Benny, 15-9. All right, your leader on a 23, 5:05. The only one on 23 still. Gabe on a 22. Hector, Dominic on 20s. Miguel on a 19 with a 5:01.
One minute left.
All leader Thomas, 23 with a 5:04. His hot lap now, 12:07 on lap 17. Gabe, 22:04. Hector, 20:04. Dominic, 20:06. Miguel, 2012. All right, all leader Thomas, 13-3, 23 with a 5:05 now. 15 seconds on the master clock. Work together out there. Thomas, Gabe, Hector, Dominic, Miguel, and Benny. Guys, in the next race, take your time. I'm going to run to the bathroom. Take your time. Don't hurry. I promise I'll be quick. All right. Thomas is done. Hector's done. Dominic's done. Gabe is done. One more car. Miguel coming around. Your winner 23 with a 5:09 is Thomas. 22:04 for Gabe. 20:02 for Hector. 20:06 for Dominic. 20:09 for Miguel. I'll be right back to the computer. Give me 1 second.
Up next, race number 13. Al Sodano. Ralph Morella. Tim Potter. Rex Rose. Steve Soul. Charles Bruno. Ken Horn. Frank Calandra Jr.
Is Bob here? Bob, Rob? Bob? Last call for Bob? Nothing? All right. Al, Frank, Ralph, Steve, Charles, Ken, Rex, and Tim. We'll get Rob next round. Here we go, guys. 5 minutes at the tone. Al, Frank, Ralph, Steve, Charles, Ken, Rex, and Tim. Work together, guys. Pay attention out there, marshals. All right, Frank around 12-2, Steve 12-2, Al 12-3, Ralph 12-3, Charles 12-4, Ken 12-8, Rex 12-9, and Tim with an 11-9. Great opening lap for Tim Potter. Getting it done today. All right, Frank around 12-1, Ralph 12-5, Steve 12-4, Al 12-2, Ken 12-3, Charles 12-6. A little trouble for Tim, 13-4, Rex 13-1. 4 minutes to go, drivers.
4 minutes left.
Trouble in the center, underway. All right, all leader Frank Calandra Jr., 12-2. Ralph with a 12-1. Hot lap is Tim Potter with 11-9. Ken, a little trouble out there for Ken. Drops down to the bottom. All leader Frank Calandra Jr., 25-08. Al, 25-10. Ralph, 25-10. Steve, 25-11. Those cars 0.8 of 1 second apart as they work their way around straightaway. Go outside. That's clear. Whew. Good job, Marshall. Frank, Ralph, Al, Steve, Charles, Rex, Ken, and Tim. 3 minutes to go, drivers. Up next, race 14. 13-5, 12 scale. Accelerate. 13-5, 12 scale coming up next. leader right now, still Frank Calandra Jr., 1.6 ahead of Al. Then it's Steve, Ralph, Charles, Rex, Ken, and Tim. No sign of Bob. Race 14, you're next. Pay no attention. No shoes.
2 minutes left.
All right, all leader Frank, 25:07. Al, 25:12.
Left.
All right, we did a little bit more housework. All leader Frank Calandra, 25:08. Al, 25:12. Ralph, 24:02. Steve, 24:02. Those guys are 1/10 of a second apart. Then we have Steve, Rex, Ken, and Tim is out. Race 14 with Ray Boogie. Get ready. You're next, Ray. 14. All right, all leader Frank Calandra, 12:6. Al, 12:4. Ralph, 12:7. Time. Keep going. I'll let you know when you're done. Ralph is done. Steve is done. Frank is done. Ken is done. Al is done. Charles is done. Rex is done. Your winner, Frank Calandra Jr. Reset and take you with a 25:09. Al 25:12, Ralph 24:022, Steve 24:023, Charles 24:07, Ken 23:04, Rex 23:06.
Hey everybody, can I get everybody's attention for 1 minute? I'm sorry, I'm not going to talk again, but I need everybody for 1 minute. If you could.
Up next, race number
Guys,
14.
look my way here. Everyone. Very important, very important.
Here with Mr. CRC himself. He's always on a lawnmower somewhere, whether it's on sea or on land. Congratulations on the win, man. Look great.
Thanks a lot. I had a lot of fun at rubber tire class, something I really haven't run. I ran at CRC Raceway last night, and one of the club racers did real well with the new Metrics car. I says, can I take that tomorrow? And yeah, I'm running it, and it's going around pretty good. So
right on, man. Congratulations out there. Who else would you like to thank, buddy?
Yeah, all the guys at CRC, the great staff and crew that I have racing every Thursday. We're really blessed. So my wife and everybody, you know, really a lucky guy to get to play with toy cars.
Congratulations, bud.
Thank you, sir.
You got it, buddy. All righty, back to you guys for some more racing. Oh, and the schedule change. They were going to do 2 qualifiers today. We're going to shift to 1, and we're doing 3 tomorrow. Thank you.
They told me 15.
Right now is 14.
5 minutes left. 4 minutes left. Three minutes left.
All right, your leader, Ray Boogie, on a 47.08. Michael, 45.03. Steele, 45.03. Dylan, 44.08. Dakota, out. Pizza delivery. 2 minutes. All right, up next, race 15. You're next.
2 minutes left.
All right, 120 to go. Ray Boogie, 47.06. Your pizza's here, Boogie. Michael, 45.03. Rain, 45.03. They're 52 one-thousandths apart. Dylan, 44.09. Dakota, 16.13. 16.325. Race 15. Start making your way through tech. Race 15.
Left.
All right, 45 seconds to go. Ray Boogie on a 47.06. Michael, 45.04. Rain still just 1/10 of a second back. That's a great battle. Michael Rosario and Steele Rain out there. They are less than a tenth apart now. Who's going to finish the strongest? Your leader, though, Ray Boogie, 10-3. Steele 10-6, Michael 10-9, Dylan 11-4, Dakota 11-5. He's out. 15 seconds to go, getting close. It's Steele Rain by 1/10 of a second over Michael Rosario, though. Good close racing. Battling it out right till the end. Finish strong, guys. Finish racing to the end. Guys are on your last lap. Oh, Rosario, you're done. Taking it by 0.8 of a second over Steele Rain. Ray Boogie, he's coming around on lap 47. The Boogeyman down the straight. Oh, in trouble. Boogie's upside down. All right, Boogie is done. 47. How come he didn't finish? 40.
All drivers are finished.
47-10. All right, Ray Boogie taking out one with a 47.9 of 8:10. All right, come on out. Take your bases marshaling. Race 15, you're up.
Race number 15.
8:12, sorry.
Ralph Morella.
All right, I need checks from Sean, Andrew, Jamie, and Lazaro. Everybody check them in, check them in. One more time around. Marshals from that last race, get out there, spread them out.
Jamie Corrado.
All right, Andrew up there? Up. I hear him behind me. He's throwing his voice. All right, another 8-minute race. We got 3 more rounds. 3 more rounds. 3 more rounds. We got it. Come on, Grasshopper. Oh, the wrong way. All right. Be careful doing that, please. All right, guys, spread out. Sean, Andrew, Jamie, Ralph, and Lazaro. Sean, Andrew, Jamie, Ralph, and Lazaro. Andrew around 9-9, Sean 9-9, Jamie 10-0, Lazaro 10-1, Ralph 11-2. All right, Sean 9-9, 49.08 pace. Jamie 48 flat, Lazaro 47.01, Andrew 46.02, Ralph 46.03. Boogie with that 47.12, had a rough last lap. We got 3 more rounds of qualifying, plenty of times to get it done. Sean 9-9, Jamie 10-1, Ralph 10-1, Lazaro 11-6, Andrew 11-6. All right, our leader, Sean Rayfield, 49.09 pace. Jamie, 48.05. He's 1.2 off the lead. Andrew, 9.9 on a 47.05. Lazaro, 46.04. And Ralph, 46.04. All right, that all white, that first white car coming around is our leader, Sean Rayfield. In the pink and white is Jamie Corrado. Andrew in 3, Ralph 4, Lazaro 5. All right, Sean, 48 flat 4. Jamie, 48.06. Andrew, 47 flat. Lazaro, 46.03. Ralph, 46.05. Hot lap is a 9.7 by Sean. Just under 5 minutes to go. Plenty of time, guys. Starting to bunch up, work together, let the faster cars go. Thank you, Jamie. Sean 10-0, Jamie 10-7, Andrew 10-3, Lazaro 10-3, Ralph 10-4. Oh, trouble down here. All right, that's clear. Is that our leader? Our leader goes 11-0. 10-1 for Andrew, 10-3 for Jamie. Jamie 1/10 ahead of Andrew. Lazaro 11-7, Ralph 10-5, Sean 10-0.
4 minutes left.
Sean, Jamie, Andrew, Lazaro, and Ralph. Race 16. You're next. Race 16 coming up next. All right, 3:15 to go, drivers. Your leader on a 48.05, Sean Rayfield. Hot lap at 9.7. Andrew, 48.10. Jamie, 47 flat. Lazaro, 46.06. And Ralph, 46.08.
3 minutes left.
Jamie and Andrew separated by 0.3 of a second. They both go 10-3 that time around. Sean, 10-2. Andrew, 10-1. Jamie 10-4, Ralph 10-2, Lazaro 10-6. Ralph now 0.4 of a second back of Lazaro. Sean 10-6, all leader. Andrew 10-2, Jamie 10-4, Ralph 10-6, Lazaro 10-6, Sean 10-2. All right, 15 laps to go. We got 2:15 on the clock. Race 16, start making your way through tech. Race 16, make your way through tech. All right, a minute and a half to go, 1:30 to go. Sean 10-1, Andrew 10-2, Jamie 10-4, Ralph 10-8, Lazaro 10-6. 48.08 is our leader's pace. 47 flat for Andrew, trying to get there. He goes. He's up to 48 now. He is 1.7 back of our leader. Sean and Andrew both on 48s. Jamie 47.03, Ralph 46.07, and Lazaro 46.08.
1 minute left.
All right, all leaders, Sean Rayfield 48.08, Andrew 47 flat 0, Jamie 47.04. Laps are winding down. All right, 4 laps to go for all leader on a 48.09. Jamie around 10-4, Andrew 10-2, Sean 10-3, Lazaro 10-7, Ralph 10-6, 10-5 for Lazaro. All right, all leader, Sean. All right, Andrew's done. Jamie's done. Sean is done. Lazaro is done, and Ralph is done. Your winner, 48.09, Sean. 47 flat 4, Andrew. 47.05, Jamie. 46.10 for Lazaro, and 46.15 for Ralph. Turn them off, come out to Marshall. Or Sean, bring your car up here. Race 16, you are up.
Up next, race number 16. Jeff Diger. Fabio Evangelista. John the Melise. Richie Torres. Giari Tascala. Larry Fairtrace.
All right, just looking for one more driver, Nathan McNichols. Holy cow, right behind me. All right, all my drivers from that last race, come on out. Sean, Andrew, Jamie, Lazaro, and Ralph.
Nathan McNichols.
All right, here we go. Fabio going to lead them off, followed by Jeff, Nathan, Larry, Richie, John, and Yari. Here we go at the tone. Fabio, Jeff, Nathan, Larry, Richie, John, and Yari. Up next, race 17 coming up next. Somebody's off. Fabio's off to the side. Our leader, John Themelis, goes 9.7. Hot lap from Nathan with a 9.75. Yari around 9.8. Richie 9.9. Larry 9.9. Jeff 10.0. Tough break for Fabio. All right, back underway. Themelis leading them around right now on a 49.01.
7 minutes left.
7 minutes to go. 1 down, 7 to go. Race 17 next. All right, all leader John 9.9. Nathan 9.8, Larry 9.9, Yari 10.1, Richie 10.0, Jeff 10.5, and Fabio 9.8. Tough break for Fabio. Had a pull over. Nathan 9.8. He's on a 49.05. All right, 6 minutes to go, drivers. All leader 49.055. Larry 49.052 now. Larry, Johnny, and Nathan all on 49.05s. 0.2 of a second separating 3 cars. Up next, race 17. Race 17. All right, all leader, Larry, 49.06. Nathan, 49.06. Johnny, 49.08. Richie, 49.09. Yari, 48. Jeff, 48. And Fabio trying to come back from early trouble. Race 17, start making your way through tech.
5 minutes left.
All right, all leader Larry 10.0, Nathan 9.9, 2/10 back. Johnny Themelis 10.0, Richie 10.0, Yari 10.2, Jeff 11.5, Fabio 10.1. Your leader on a 49.07, 4/10 ahead of Nathan. Good, clean racing up front. 4:20 to go.
Four minutes left.
All right, Nathan around 10.0, Larry 10.1, John 10.1, Richie 10.2, Yari 10.0, Jeff 12.4, Fabio 10.1. All right, 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go, drivers. Nathan around 10.1, Larry coming around, he goes 10.0. Larry 10-1. He's in that yellow, red, and orange, working his way through the center of the track right now. If you see him, give him a little bit of room. Here he comes down Montec straightaway. 10-2.
3 minutes left.
It's on a 48 flat. Nathan, 48 flat, less than 2/10 back. Johnny, 48.03. Richie, 48.04. Yari, 48.06. Jeff, 47.02. And Fabio in 7. All leader Larry, 48 flat, 0.9. 2/10 ahead of Nathan. These guys have been going at it all for the last 5.5 minutes. Too close to call up front. All right, race 17 coming up next. The last heat of Accelerate, 13-5, 12th. Nathan, Larry, John, Richie, Yari, Jeff, and Fabio.
2 minutes left.
All right, Nathan's last lap, 10-2. He's got the hot lap at 9.717. Back on lap 6. Oh, we have a new leader by 71 1,000th. Nathan McNichols, 48.021. Larry, 48.022. They're separated by almost 2/10 of a second now. Themelis 2.1 back of them. Then it's Richie, Yari, Jeff, and Fabio. 1:20 to go.
Left.
All right, all leader Larry. 2/10 ahead of Nathan now. Larry goes 10-3. Let's see what Nathan's got. He goes 10-1. Less than a 10th separating Nathan and Larry. Then we got Johnny, Rich, Yari, Jeff, and Fabio. Great comeback for Fabio. Oh, trouble for Nathan late in a run. Going to give Larry the lead back. Larry down the straightaway. He goes 10-1. Nathan falls down to 4th now with a 15-6. Johnny Themelis up to 2nd with a 10-2. Richie 10-4. Yari 10-4. Jeff 10-3. Fabio 10-2. 15 seconds. Looks like Larry looking to take this one. He's got a 2-second lead over Johnny Themelis. As time expires, race it to the end. I'll let you know when you're done. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Fabio, you're done. Jeff is done. Larry's done. Yari's done. Nathan is done. Richie is done. Themelis is done. 48.04 for Larry. Johnny Themelis, 48.07. Richie, 48.08. Nathan, 48.10. Yari, 47.01. Jeff, 47.04. And Fabio, good comeback, 44.801 after a long first lap. Race 17, you're up.
Up next, race number 17.
All right, guys, don't forget we're getting 3 rounds of qualifying tomorrow, so even if you had a little bit of a rough time here in round number 1, don't sweat it. We got plenty of time to make it up. It's rocket rounds.
Jared Barden, Eric Anderson, Josh Cyril.
Same people every time, man. Right, Rose? Same people every time? All my drivers from that last race spread out, guys. I got 2 people in the back. I need people down here. Themelis and Nathan, can you guys come down this way? Thank you, guys. They want to slip out the back, but nobody's letting me. All right. We got a check from Donnie. All right. Oh, Mike G again.
Donnie Leah.
All right, Donnie, Max, Ryan, Eric, Steve, Josh, and Jared. There we go, guys. Uh-oh. Up next, Speed Zone Modified TC coming up next. Last 2 qualifiers of the night coming up next. Donnie's going to bring that car around, get it gridded up. We'll get this going. We're going to go fast. Here we go. Donnie, Max, Ryan at the tone. Donnie, Max, Ryan, Eric, Steve, Josh, Jared. Donnie around 9.5, 9.5 for Max, 9.6 for Ryan, 9.7 Eric. 10-0 for Steve, 9-8 for Josh, 10-7 for Jared. Donnie goes 9-5, 9-8 for Max. Eric 9-7, Steve 10-1, Josh 9-9, Donnie 9-3. Trouble for Ryan out there. Donnie, Max, Eric, Josh, Steve, Jared, and Ryan early. Leader working his way through the switchbacks. Here he comes down around into the Y's. Heading for the Montauk State. He comes around 9-3. Hot lap of the race right there. Max 9-7. Eric 9-7. Steve 9-6. Josh 9-8. Jared 9-8. Ryan 9-6. All leader Donnie Leah. Working his way around. He goes 9-4. 51.801 Max, 50.05 Eric, 50.08 Josh, 49.05 Steve, 49.06 Jared, 46 Ryan, 44. Time to beat right now is Larry with a 48.04. The leader coming around into the roundabout, coming up on the back of that blue and white car, coming around, heading for the straightaway. There he goes inside. Good job, gentlemen. Thank you, Steve. Donnie, 9-6. Josh 10-1, Steve 10-3, Max 9-8, 3.5 back at the leader. 2 minutes down, 6 minutes to go, drivers. Up next, Speed Zone Modified Touring Car. All right, I'll lead it with a little bit of open track now. Coming around through the switchback into the Y's. Heading around onto the Montec straightaway. Here he crosses the line. 9-6, Eric 9-8, Steve 9-8, Josh 10-0, Max 9-8, Ryan 9-9, Jared 10-1, Eric 9-9, Donnie 9-5. Donnie, Max, Eric, Steve, Josh, Ryan, and Jared. Donnie right now the only one on 51 laps. Donnie on a 51.06 goes 10-1, hot lap at 9.3. Max 49.01, hot lap at 9.5. Eric 49.02. Steve 49.06. Josh 48 flat. Ryan 47.09 and Jared 45.08. All right, Donnie 10.0, Eric 9.9, 5.6 back, Max 9.8, Steve 9.1, Steve 10.1, sorry, Josh 10.0, Ryan 10.0, Jared 10.3, Donnie with a 9.8. Trouble down here coming out of the roundabout. All leader Donnie Leah coming around crosstown. There he goes. Into the Y's, heading around onto the Montec straightaway. Coming around 9.7, 50 flat, 0.4. Eric, 49.04, 6.8 back.
4 minutes left.
Donnie, Eric, Max, Steve, Josh, Ryan, and Jared. Donnie 9.7, Eric 9.9, Max 9.9, Steve 10.2, Josh 10.1, Jared 10.2, Ryan 10.2. All right, 3.5 minutes to go. 4.5 down, 3.5 to go. Trouble down here in the roundabout. Watch the marshal in the roundabout. Good job, good job. And you got it. Woo. All right, I'll lead a Donnie 10-0, Eric 10-0. Oh, trouble for Eric. Up to the top is Donnie, followed by Max, Steve, Josh, Eric, Jared, and Ryan.
3 minutes left.
All right, Max 9.8 back of the leader. Donnie around 9.8, Steve 10.1, Max 10.2. Max and Steve separated by 92 1/1000ths. That's a good race for second. 26 1/1000ths. They both go 10. Steve goes 10-0, Max 10-2, Josh 10-2, Eric 10-1. Little trouble for Jared. Ryan goes 10-1, Donnie 9-9, 2.5 to go. Up next, race 18. Donnie, Max, Steve, Eric, Josh, Ryan, and Jared. Donnie on a 50.06, Max 48 flat, Steve 48.01, Eric 48.06, Josh 48.07, Ryan 44, Jared 44. 140 remaining, drivers. All right, all leader coming up on some traffic. Next up for Donnie is Eric. Donnie goes 10-0, Eric 10-1, Max 10-2, Steve 10-1, Josh 10-4, Jared 11-0, Donnie 9-9. Averaging a 9.7 out there. One minute remaining, drivers. 1 minute remaining. Troubled in the Y's. That's clear. Donnie around 10-0, Max 10-1, Steve 10-5, Eric 10-1, Josh 10-4, Ryan and Jared. Donnie on a 50.08. 30 seconds, drivers. Donnie, Max, Steven, Eric, Josh, Ryan, and Jared. All right, time has expired. I'll let you know when you're done. Keep going. Don't stop till I tell you you're done. Max, you're done. Max is done. 48.02. Josh is done. Ryan's done. Steve is done. Donnie's done. Eric is done. Your winner, Donnie, 50 with an 8.09. Max, 48.02. Steve, 48.04. Eric, 48.07. Josh, 47 flat. Ryan, 44.04. And DNF for Jared. All right, race 18. Race 18. Donnie Lee are going to come up, get his picture taken once again.
Gunnar Mehmet, Michael Pabin, Michael Rosario, James Ritchie Tully.
All right, Donnie, we need you down here. Get your picture taken. Bring that car. That car is going through some serious tech. Going to make NASCAR look funny. All right, Steven. Here he comes. All right. All right, no problem. I saw you. Was it good? Wasn't bad? All right, here he comes. Da-na-na, da-na-na.
No worries. Awesome run out there. Man, almost by 2 laps.
Yeah, it was a good run. Yeah, it was
A real good run.
It was a good run. This is my first run with the new A12X, the new automatic soft scale, and it's really, really good.
Amazing. Congratulations out there, and anybody would like to thank my man?
No, just Automatics, Oleg, and Mike Hanulek with Automatics USA, giving us all the tools we need. It's a lot of fun. The cars are really, really good.
Congratulations. Thanks.
Down from that last race. Always somebody ends up back to back. All right, it's going to be Gunnar, Steven, Michael, James, and Mike Rosario. Here we go. Gunnar at the tone. Steven, Michael, James, Rosario. Up next, race 19, final race of tonight's qualifying. All right, track will be live for practice for a few hours. All right, guys, so you know, after race 19, the track will be live for practice till 10 p.m. The clock will be on, the timer will be on. We're going to leave it up to you to police yourselves. We're going to get round 3 all set up tonight so you know in advance what tomorrow looks like. All right, Steven, 10-11-0 on a 28.09. Michael, 10-8. James, 11-1. Gunner, 10-7. Michael, 11-5. Hot lap is a 10-7 by Gunner. He's been fast all day out there. A little trouble coming around through the sweeper. All leader Stephen McNichols coming around 10-9. Michael 10-8. Gunner 11-6. Michael taking over that top spot by 16 one-thousandths. Stephen 11-0. Michael 11-2. Gunner 10-7. James 15-6. Michael Rosario 11-5. Sweeper, sweeper, sweeper. Outs. Oh, you got right inside. All right, Gunner gets through it. Not too bad. Oh. Steven coming around 11-0. Michael 11-4. Steven goes 12-7. He falls 9/10 back of Michael. Michael, Steven, Gunner, James, and Mike Rosario. Hot lap 10-7 by Gunner. 10-7 by James now. Rosario 11-5. Steven 10-9. Michael 11-0. 7-10 separate Michael and Steven with 2:25 to go.
Left.
All right, all leader Michael 28-10, Steven 10-7, Gunner 10-8, James 11-1, Michael Rosario 11-2, 140. All right, Michael Alita, 28-10. He's 2.5 ahead of Michael McNichols. Gunner in 3, James 4. Rosario 5. Michael now up to third. How did he go up to third with a 24-second lap? All right, there we go.
1 minute left.
Steven 10-6, Gunner 10-8, Michael 11-1, James 11-0, Rosario 12-3. $11-0 for James, 11-3 for Rosario. Trouble in the back, trouble in the back. Steven coming around 11-1, Gunner 13-0. James 11-1, Michael 14-5, Rosario 11-5. Steven, Gunner, James, Michael, and Rosario. 15 seconds to go. Race 19 should be through tech and waiting to go. All right, keep going. I'll let you know when you're done. Gunner is our leader. Steven, you're done. Gunner's done. Rosario's done. James is done. And Michael is done. Gunner, 27:03. Steven, 26:01. James, 26:04. Michael, 26:06. And Rosario, 25 flat. Turn them off, come right out to Marshall. Race 19, final race of qualifying today, coming up. Gunner, bring your car. They're going to take your picture and you're going to get teched. Come on down here. You get this corner. This corner right in front of the computer will be Gunner's spot.
Number 19.
All right, guys, check him in.
Brian Busey. Dimitri Kondax. Martin Lacour. Kemp Anderson. Kevin Hebert.
All right. Everybody cross one more time. Sorry, I was in a different screen. One more time, slowly, slowly, slowly. Don't bust your cars, all right?
Kemp Anderson.
Kemp is good.
Kevin Hebert.
Kevin is good.
Brian
Brian's
Busey.
good.
Martin Lacour.
Martin is good.
Juan Lopez.
Juan
Dimitri
is good.
Kondax.
Dimitri's good. Good. Okay. Kemp, Kevin, Brian, Dimitri, Juan, and Martin. Good luck, guys. Marshall's out here. Very good. Here we go. At the tone, Kemp. Kevin. Brian. Dimitri. Juan. And Martin. All right, guys. Work together. Time to beat. 27 with a 5:03. Trouble in the center. There we go. That's clear. Kevin around 10-3. Brian 10-4. Dimitri 10-6. Kemp 10-6. Martin 10-6. A little trouble for Juan early. Kevin 10-4, 10-3 for Kemp, 10-5 for Brian, 10-6 for Dimitri. Martin goes 10-5, 10-6 for Juan. He knows there's no more races, right? He knows there's no more races.
4 minutes left.
All right, all leader. Kevin Hebert, 29:01 pace. Kemp, 29:02. Brian, 29:03. Martin, 29:09. Dimitri, 29:10. Juan in 5. Kevin 10-3, Kemp 10-4, Brian 10-8, Dimitri 10-7, Martin 10-8, and Juan 10-6. Your leader on a 29:01 TQ pace. 81 1,000ths back is Kemp Anderson. Then 1.1 back of him is Brian. Kemp, Kevin, Brian, Dimitri, Martin, and Juan.
3 minutes left.
Kemp around 10-4, Kevin 10-5, Brian 10-6. They're still 1.6 apart. Dimitri 10-6, Martin 10-7, Juan 10-7. Kemp 10-5, Kevin 10-4. Hot lap is a 10-3 by Kemp on lap number 3. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Kemp around 10-3. Kevin 10-4. Brian 10-7. Watch getting onto the straight. Trouble for Brian. Oh, nope. That wasn't Brian.
2 minutes
That was
left.
Martin upside down.
minute left.
All leader Kemp, 29.02. Kevin, 29.02. They're 2/10 apart. Brian, 29.08. Dimitri, 28.05. Juan, 28.07. Martin, 27.02. All right, 5 seconds on the master clock. Finish strong out there. Kemp, you're done, 29.023. Kevin is done, 29.028. Dimitri, 28.04. Brian, 29.09. Juan is 28.11, and Martin 27.02. Guys, it'll be a couple seconds before I put the timer on for practice, but you can go out there and do it if you want. All right.
Amazing run out there, man. Grabbing that one, doing what you need to do.
Yeah, I need to drive better for the first 2-3 laps. I took it too easy and hit some curbs and lost some time for sure. But after that, the car was really, really good.
All right, on, man. Learn anything going into tomorrow, how traction is?
I know traction will feel higher, more sticky in the morning after the track sits for a little while, but then it'll probably return just to how it is. So I'm not going to change too much on the car.
Congratulations. Anybody like to thank?
Thank you. Just thanks to all my sponsors, and thanks to my dad for traveling around with me. It's a lot of fun. And thank you, Donnie Leah and Mike G and the rest of the crew here at 360 V2. They do a great job, and it's been a great time.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All righty, guys. So looks like we're going to be done for the day. We'll probably keep it on for practice for you guys, just as a side shot profile view. We're going to relocate our main camera so that you guys have a little bit better of a view. Thank you.
Up next, race number 1. Chicken Little. Craig Kerr. Tyson Knight. Tim Potter. Craig Kerr. Bob Breer. Controlled practice has started. Joel Lopez Reyes. Owen Buckingham. 13.
All right, guys, the practice is on. The timer is on. If you see people lining up, be courteous and come off the track when you hear the tone.
Michael Gordian.
It's time practice right now, yes. So in 2 minutes and 30 seconds, they should be coming off.
11-1. 33.3. 13-1. 12-3. 12-6. 11-8. 10-9. 12-7. 12-3. 13-9. 10-6. 12-6. 12-1. 12-2. 13-2. 12-1. 12 flat. 18-1. 12-7. 13-3. 11-8. 12-4. 12-5. 12-8. 13-5. 11-8. 51.8. 12-1. 11-3. 12-3. 11-8. 14 flat. 10-9. 12-7. 19-9. 12 flat. 11 flat. 17-7. 13-3. 15-2. 13-2. 12-5. 15-7. 49.6. 13-4. 12-4. 15-9. 15-3. 13-4. 12-4. 13-5. 13-4. 12-9. 14-3. Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand. New drivers begin practice. Carl Giordano. Jonathan Semenka. Brian Card. 11-2. Eric Duber. 14-9. 10-8. 10-7. 11-8. 10-9. 14 flat. 10-7. 11-5. 10-9. 10-7. 11-5. 18-7. 10-8. 10-7. 11-5. 14-7. 11 flat. 15-1. 11-6. 11-1. 11-9. 15-8. 11-1. 11 flat. 13-8. 10-9. 11 flat. 11 flat. 11-3. 11-1. 13 flat. 37.1. 11-1. 11-1. 11-3. 14-1. 10-9. 10-9. 11-2. 14-2. 10-9. 11-3. Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand.
Because then I need to check the rollout because I'm running 20.2 tires.
New drivers begin practice. Hector Zapata. Carl Giordano. Tim Potter. 16-8. 10-8. 12-7. 16 flat. 11-1. 12-5. 11-1. 15-2. 12-2. 11-2. 14-6. 12-3. 11 flat. 12-4. 14-1. 10-9. 11-2. 12-7. 15-5. 11-4. 15-8. 13-3. 35.1. 12-3. 14-9. 14-4. 'Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand. New drivers begin practice. Tim Potter. Hector Zapata. James Ritchie Telly. 12-4. 11-8. 15-5. 12-4. 'Steve Soul. 11-5. 12-3. 15-9. 12-9. 11-4. 12-6. 14-4. 11-7. 11-7. 12-5. 14-9. 11-7. 12-3. 11-6. 15 flat. 11-5. 15-8. 13-9. 15-4. 11-8. 14-7. 15-2. Steve Pemberton. 14-2. 11-7. 11-2. 11-5. 12-7. 11-7. Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand. New drivers begin practice. Steve Pemberton. Pat Germain. Dakota Hendy. 11-4. 11-1. 11-9. 11-8. 11-1. 11-7. 11-4. 22.5. 11-3. 11-2. 11-3. 11-6. 11-2. 11-1. 11-2. 11 flat. 22.3. 11-3. 10-7. 11-9. 11-3. 11-3. 11-9. 11-2. 11-1. 11-6. 11-3. 11 flat. 11-8. 11-3. 11 flat. 11-7. 11-3. 10-8. 12-4. 11-3. 17-3. 11-3. 13-8. 14-5. 11-3. Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand. New drivers begin practice. Bob Breer, Ronan Kelly, Jeff Diker, Dakota Hendy. 11-5. 10 flat. 14-3. 9-9. 14 flat. 13-2. 9-8. 11 flat. 10 flat. 13-7. 10-8. 10-1. 13-6. 11 flat. 10-9. 14 flat. 105.3. 11 flat. 11-4. 14-9. 11-1. 11 flat. 14 flat. 11-2. 11-6. 13-6. 11-2. 11-2. 11-2. 32.8. 1 Lopez, 11-2. 12-2. 11-1. 14-5. Tyson Knight. 11-1. 10-5. 23.1. Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand. New drivers begin to Dakota Hendy. Tyson Knight. Benny Acosta. Bob Breer. $14.8. 11-3. Juan Lopez. 15-1. 22.3. 11-3. 12-3. 11-4. 14-3. 10-6. 11-4. 11-3. 14-5. 10-6. 11-2. 11-4. Arnie 5. 10-7. 14-8. 11-5. Dennis Doherty. 10-6. 57.5. 15-2. 11-1. 12-4. 21.9. 14-4. 10-8. 13-5. 12-2. 10-7. 14-6. 51.7. 12-2. 12-5. 10-7. 13-8. 12-7. 12-5. 10-7. 11-9. 11-3. 13-9. 12-7. 11 flat. 10-9. 10-8. 12-8. 15-9. 25.4. 14-5. 11-7. 12-3. 13-1. 15-1. Ryan Stevens. 10-7. 12-5. 12 flat. 11-9. 10-6. Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand. New drivers begin practice. Benny Acosta. Dennis Doherty. Tyson Knight. Ryan Stevens. Arnie Fye. 13-7. 11-6.
All right, guys. Thanks for your patience today. Much appreciated. And thanks again
11-1.
for coming out and being here. We're posting up a timetable now.
11-7. 15-1. 12-1.
I'll post one on the wall, and I'll come around and actually hand one out. I'll print a whole bunch of them to everybody.
Flat.
But we have a timetable for the entire day tomorrow from
14-6. 13-1.
from round 2 through round 4. We're gonna have
11-7.
round 2 will start at 10 a.m. We're gonna practice in the morning till 9:50. Close the track for 10 minutes. Round 2 will start at 10 a.m.
12-3.
We'll run round 2. Between rounds 2 and 3, we'll have a lunch break, 45 minutes. And
12-2. 11-8.
then we'll go right into round 3 and then right into round 4. So we're going to post the timetable. You'll know exactly when every race you're in. We'll be up right down to the minute. We're going to follow the timetable. So you guys got to be on point, because we will not be waiting for anything. So we got to get it done, and need you guys to just be on your game and up here and ready to go for your races. So I'm going to post it up now, and I'm also going to come around and hand out sheets with the whole timetable on there for you guys. Thanks, guys.
11-9. 11-4. 11-7. 11-8. 12-3. 11-1. 12-4. 11-9. 11-3. 11-8. 14-6. 12 flat. 11-3. Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand.
Wow. You see that? That's pretty spectacular.
Wasp? Yeah. Oh, it hasn't started yet. Yeah, we gotta wait. You gotta wait. So you guys are smart. We're not. Woo! Just missed the front. Are you sure that jump? Don't jump. Scared my car's gonna shut off. Now this car is cool.
Right. Yeah.
Don't you like those curves?
Yep. I don't like the curve.
like.
What if I have like wooden steps?
As long as you
I
can
can go on that stair.
Yeah, because like for me going down the straight, like it goes